Okay, good morning everybody. I'm today your presenter, Jin Wu, and my instructor is Dr. Teresa. Let's go to my content. My content has 5 parts in this paper. Okay, the first is introductions, and the second is literature review, and the third is methodology, and the final 2 parts result in conclusion and reflections. Okay, let's see the citations. This is from the Turkish Online Journal of Educational Technology. You can see my PowerPoint. Okay, before I start my introduction, I will show you some abbreviations. It means stand for some vocabularies. You can see the first one is ETV. ETV stands for Educational Televisions. And the second is AIOU. It stands for Alama Equal Open University. And the final is ODL. It means Open and Distant Learning. Okay, let's start my introductions. Okay, this study aims to evaluate television programs to find out the effectiveness of these programs for distant learners. It also gives some suggestions for the improvement of ETV programs of AIOU. You can see the picture is participant map. Okay, distant learners were working people who cannot leave their jobs and place for conducting teachers in situations on regular basis.
You're watching you. What are you doing there? But ING. No.
Okay, this literature review. You can see the jaw at 27. It defines education is a system. Sorry, I made a mistake. Okay, you see it defines education is a system that is not bound to age, place, case, and any other differentiations that is related to social structure and social classes. Okay, this is I think it's very good. He said that distant education is a process to create and provide access to learning when the source of information and the learners are separated by time and distance. This is from Honeyman and Miller's 1993. Okay, the television played a role to deliver lessons to distant learners who has no regular interaction with a formal teacher in preparations of assignments. It says from Cute and Thompson Hancock, 2009. Okay, this from Mohanty, 1986. ETV is a capable of creating interest and motivation in both children and adults. A variety of media such as radio, television, computer, and internet, etc. are being used as a part of learning materials by many ODL.
In Chinese 中叫等等，英文叫 etc. 那 etc. Say it loud, everybody. etc.
You can see the audio in my some operation part. I show you the audio is stand for open distance learning.
Yes.
Okay, let's go to the methodology. Okay, these studies have 3 questions the other want to discuss. The final question is, are ETV programs effective for distant learners? The second is, what are the views if distant learners about the effectiveness of ETV programs of AIOU participants? The final question is, what are the problems of distant learners related to getting benefits from ETV programs in learning process? Okay, their participants all have 250 students selected, but just only 193 students answered questions, and the overall response rate is about 80–70%. Okay, the results separated to effective attitude and problems.
What's the point?
Okay, the first part of effective for distant learners is about 92%. They were aware about the ETV programs. It means they will receive the schedule of ETV program and they will watch them. Okay, let's talk about interest. There is 58% they view that programs are interesting. Okay, about the attitudes, they have 58% they receive the ETV schedule but not watch, and 43% are not satisfied with teaching technique. Okay, about the problem of ETV learners, about 66% they do not receive the ETV schedules, and 52% cannot watch ETV programs because of technological faults. It means some students who live in outside place, or they don't have some equipment of internet, so they cannot receive some ETV programs. Okay, the conclusion. This study has pointed out the positive attitude of distant learners only to some extent toward ETV programs. Best way to get benefit from ETV program for learners is to be a pre-time well informed about schedule of programs. Okay, in the ETV learnings, eyes and ears are things or organs that are responsible for important functions. Information that has been received through eyes and ears able meant to have a certain thoughts, feelings, and impressions.